Happy Independence Day. My name is Ruth Onoba. I'm a recent graduate of Coventry University. I finished last year, 2020, with a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. While I was at uni, I went to iChapel, Coventry. I am currently doing my National Youth Service here in Nigeria. And this is my testimony of coming back to Nigeria. While I was at uni, I had decided that my first step after my first degree would be either to stay back and get a job or do my master's. The one thing I did not want to do was come back to Nigeria. And the one thing I really, really did not want to do was do NYSC ever. Currently, I am now in Nigeria doing my NYSC. And I decided to go this way when I was in final year. Initially, it was a no-go from me, but I put my plans into God's hands. I asked Him for direction. And as I got closer to finishing my final year, I had this peace every time I thought about coming back to Nigeria. And it was like, on the inside of me was already decided. I never had any worries with it. In fact, when I thought about staying back in the UK, I would have so many questions and it would almost be so stressful. But when I thought about coming back to Nigeria and doing my NYSC, I just had total peace, and I knew that it had to be from God, especially knowing that I definitely did not want to do this initially. So fast forward to today. I've been serving since May, end of May. I am very, very grateful for the experience so far. By the grace of God and through the help of man, I ended up in this special purpose vehicle that has been set up to coordinate a presidential project that is currently ongoing. And to be in this kind of environment and to be a part of this big project that's happening, this project that aims to move Nigeria forward in a wonderful way. It aims to make great changes in our power sector. And to be a part of that is just something, even when I decided that I will come back for NYC, I would have never imagined that I'd be a part of something as wonderful as this. And it just goes to show that God knows what He's doing. And He has wonderful plans for us. He has wonderful plans for us as individuals and for us as a country. And it just reassured me that He's the one that has ordained my steps. You know, He's showing me the way to go, wherever it may be. As long as it's His plan for me, I know it's the best plan. But it's not really just about me. But being here has also made me realize that there are so many things going on in the country. Yes, there are so many negative things that are going on. We open the newspapers every day. It's even in the blogs everywhere of, a lot of things that are happening that just make you frustrated and annoyed and just want to leave. But being a part of this project has made me realize that there are also things that are happening that we may not see as much, or we may not realize that they're going on, but they are happening, that are working towards pushing this country to where it is meant to be. And apart from that, we still have God on our side. God being the God that He is. He has kept this country together as one, and He has great plans for this nation. My hope is in Him. I believe that your hope is in Him as well. And I know that we cannot give up. We have to keep the hope alive. We have to keep the faith alive, because once again, God has great plans for this nation. It's like the Israelites. God said that He would take them to the promised land. And they went on for years going through so many different things and asking God, where is this promised land? But they got there. God still took them there. Even with all the times that they complained all the times that they strayed away, God still took them there. And I know that God is taking us to our promised land. And I want to just use this opportunity to encourage all my fellow young people to be the Joshuas in our nation, to be the Joshuas in our societies. Sometimes we may think that we may be too small to make a change, to make a difference. But I want to encourage you today and let you know that it is not about standing up and doing something big necessarily. You don't have to do this big, wonderful project or something to make a difference. In your little sphere, at work, at school, in your homes, there are little things that you can do that will make a difference. And if every single one of us do something to make even a small difference, a small change in our small communities, it would make a big effect nationwide. We can't sit around and wait for someone else to do it. With God on our side, we will do it, and we will get this nation to where it belongs. Once again, happy Independence Day.